And getting the start for Arizona, Mike Soroka. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Torres in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And now the 0-1. That one drilled left field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Man at first, nobody out. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Here's Riley Green. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering. And that one hammered, carrying well. Out of here. A three-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Ripped on a line to center. Thomas takes it in for the out. One away. Dylan Dingler digs in now. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Parker Meadows. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it is gone. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger.
Andrew Hoffman into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Arenado to first in time. That'll end the inning. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. One down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First offering, foul tip, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Baez fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. This is Corbin Carroll. Here's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Got him swinging. Back here at Chase Field, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Here's Gleyber Torres, and there's 1 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Next is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. Out towards right center field. Thomas moving under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third, and he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. He had a big 3-run homer at his first trip. Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
And now here is Spencer Torkelson. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Now it's going to be Kevin McGonigal. And that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. 0 for 1 so far. This one in the air, center field. Thomas should have this one. And that is that. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Now to the bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, right side of the infield. And the first baseman makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
On the ground. Torres handles. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in the desert, on to the 3rd inning. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. That one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. So here's Baez now. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top. Detroit order. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
One away.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
There's a line drive to left field. That's a base hit. The throw into second, not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter.
So first and second with one man gone. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith, 1 for 2. Nope.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Double play ball to second. Over to Perdomo. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field. Set for the bottom of the third.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Gets him to chase after that one. Verlander, multi-time All-Star, 43 years young, a former first-round pick back in 2004. Torkelson steps on the bag. Alek Thomas now.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Yeah, there's the strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, right field. 2 away now. And stepping in is the speedy Jordan Lawler. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Ball.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Back here at Chase Field, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
And Boog, it's been a fun time in the right field bleachers with all those balls heading out that direction. Seems like a good day to be a lefty slugger.
And wow, that one is way out of here. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. Then there's one down. Now the third baseman, Kevin McGonigal. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Santana takes it to the bag. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in.
That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And that one's gone. Another homer. That's his third home run of the game. So 2 down. The batter now, Javier Baez.
Ball.
Soft contact in the air. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-1. Hit in the air, left field. Green on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. The D-backs hitless so far in the game. Swings through the sweeper.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's not coming back.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Torres now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That's to third. Arenado. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Up the middle. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Riley Green will hit next. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Hard liner. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Relay to second. They get the force. Play is made, 2 out.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. Green off of first with 2 away. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. Got him. That ends the frame. Back here in the desert, now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Well, these Diamondbacks definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So that removes their last challenge.
Let's go, Gabriel.
1-1 now. And it's fouled away. 1-2 now. Struck him out looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The Tigers up big in this one. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Carlos Santana. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. Bouncer to second. Collected by Torres. Play made, that ends the inning. He continues. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Here's the third baseman, Kevin McGonigal. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
And a good start to the inning. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder.
Meadows in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. That one at triple digits. Base hit into the outfield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And now it's Baez. Just missed. And he swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. On a line out towards center. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. In comes the runner from third, and they extend their lead. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Base hit, and a run comes in.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Torey Lovullo is out of the... Ryan Thompson taking over on the mound.
Ryan Thompson.
Out towards right center field. And that's the third out. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith, grounded out his first time. And that is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Foul ball there. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a pop-up. McGonigal. And there's one down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Alek Thomas. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. Bounced up the middle. Baez slings to first in time. Jordan Lawler, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike at 95. There's the strike at the knees. 0-2 now.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 down. Nobody on. Lifted in the air. Left field. Pretty well struck. Reaching down and makes the grab. Back here at Chase Field, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. On the ground to the left, Arenado. And 2 away to start the 7th. Stepping in, Kevin McGonigal.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they're still on cruise control. 14-0. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter.
The shortstop.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Zips it across. One pitch and one out. Here's Ketel Marte.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, Got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Out number 2.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Carroll at the plate now. That's ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Ross. Up the middle. Throw on to Santana. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Parker Meadows. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Here's Baez. And that one ripped to left. 2 down. So back to the top of the order. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one in the air. Arenado. And that is that. The Tigers have the lead 14-0. Back here in the desert, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one ripped left field. That's back. That'll make it out of here. He'll touch them all. And they're on the board. It's 14-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the deficit.
No, this thing was hooking down the line. The entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
0-1. And a foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Throw on to Torkelson, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Missed inside with the curve. Right down to shoot, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep them off balance. That's the goal.
Right side, and foul ball. The 1-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Meadows gets under it. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. That's inside, and that is ball 1. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
That one the other way, makes a leaping grab for the out. And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Heath. That one lifted to left. Lawler on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. There comes the skipper.
For the Diamondbacks,
Jonathan Loaisiga on the pitch here.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lawler turns to the right on the move. And that'll do it. Jordan.
Now pitching for the
Back
Tigers.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Brant Herter.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Perdomo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hit weakly on the ground. Throw on to Torkelson, and Arizona with just 1 out left. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike. Herter, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And today on the hill, Brandon Pfaadt. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Gleyber Torres, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That's a base hit, and that's a 1-out single. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. On the ground. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Riley Green. That clips the corner. Keith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air to left center. Green moving under this one. And there's 1 down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That one finds the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Got him. 2 away down.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Carroll at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. That one's in there. That is strike 2. That's to third, and that one handled. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. This one in the air center field. Thomas has a beat on it. Brings it in, and there's 1 away. So up next, Kevin McGonigal.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Thomas settles underneath it. 2 down.
That away.
Stepping in, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Santana. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here in the desert, bottom half of inning number 2, Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
No score here in the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Carlos Santana in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Batting 7.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. In the air to left center. Green on the move, and that is that. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
In the air, left field. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Caught him looking for the K. El Mago coming to the dish. Flares it into the outfield. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And that one hit to first. What a stop, and very nicely done for the out. Bottom of the inning, Alek Thomas now. In the air, left side. Green in and to his right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jordan Lawler.
Nope, that's down.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. That one not close. And a count now even up. That's inside.
That's inside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. And Ketel Marte with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Here's Ketel Marte. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Marte in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-2. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. The 0-2. On the ground, out to short. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here at Chase Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. Hard liner. And foul ball.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And here is Colt Heath. He's 0 for 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And that is that. Back here in the desert, bottom 4, Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Meadows under it. One up, one down. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Arenado in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And a swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the K. Now 5 strikeouts. We go to the top of the 5th, digging in. Thought back to work. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning. Now the third baseman, Kevin McGonigal. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Double play ball to second. There's 1. On to Santana, 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Ripped on the ground to second. Marte throws to first in time. And that's the end. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one fouled off.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. He hauls it in. 2 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Alec Thomas. And that one is lifted in the air. Meadows in position, and that will end the inning. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Javier Baez, the next to hit.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And a quick out number 1. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And it is gone. He hammers one out to right. The Tigers get on the board first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
1 down. Gleyber Torres digs in now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Now at the plate, Colt Keith. And the 1-0. In the air to left center. And there's 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Time call. Fouled off left side.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning for Spencer Torkelson.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Well, even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Kevin Ginkel, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Thompson getting loose as well. Late with the swing there. Swings through it for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him. Back here at Chase Field, well, we go bottom 6. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Takes it in for the out. 1 down. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
The Tigers holding on to a 2-run lead. Popped up. Torkelson gets there. He's under it. Out number 2. Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power. And he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog. His first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
Got Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Ginkel.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a ground ball to first, but that rolls foul. The 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. 1 away. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. 1 for 2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Santana takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Out towards left center. Lawler settles under it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Now the D-backs catcher. There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Arenado in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. To the right side, collected by Torres, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Ground ball left side, and that's a base hit. Moreno scores. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. 1 down, runner at first. Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Sets him down looking. Strikeout number 8. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-2. Out to short, Baez. Over to Torres. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
The Tigers trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. Now here it Jordan Lawler. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit.
Now this one gets through. There comes the runner. The throw home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. We are tied at 2. First and second, 2 outs. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hot shot to third. Throw on to Torkelson. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back here in the desert, we go to the 8th. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. That's in there. That's strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
And fouled off. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Stays alive. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-2.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Nope. Ball one.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Lawler takes it in for the out. One down. So digging in, Colt Heath. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. Thomas on his way over. And there are 2 down. Torey Lovullo is righty reliever out of the pen, Andrew Hoffman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The flip to the pitcher covering. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Now the no. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, and Manuel De Jesus.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Strike two.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. He goes down looking.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Carroll now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
So up next, Gabriel Moreno. Out front and foul to the left side. 0-1 down. And that one fouled off.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground in the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Left field. That's a base hit. In to score from third. And now they trail by 1.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
The Tigers holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying, and it's off the wall. Moreno around third. He scores to tie it up.
Huge at bat to bring home the tie at this point in the game.
Here's A.J. Hinch. Drew Anderson into the game. Santana in the box now. Takes strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Anderson. And there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to...
Struck him out looking. Good job at damage. Ildemaro Vargas now in the game as he takes over third. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Rip, but it curls foul. 4-4 in the 9th. Late on that fastball. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald, the closer, is getting loose. Number 67 warming up as well. Hit in the air, center field. And there's one down. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Tap foul at the plate. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. tied at 4. In the air out to center. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. 1 for 3. High fly ball out to center field. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one pulled foul.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Now up next for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. There's a strike. Swinging a foul out of play. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Here's a high chopper. He takes it on his own. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Diamondbacks down quickly. Score remains tied at 4. Back here in the desert, on to extra innings. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. And he drops it down the 3rd baseline. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Here's Baez. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. And in at second with an RBI double.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Up next for the Tigers, the 2nd baseman.
Torres, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
They need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Here's Marte for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, number 67.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on 3rd as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it, so this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ketel Marte digs in now. That to right. Carpenter under this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. The Tigers trying to close out a 2-run lead. Strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Andy O'Toole. In the air, left field. Catches, stumbles, hangs on. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And now they trail by 1. So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Gabriel Moreno. Fouled off. He was late.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sack fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Let's go, Gabriel.
The Diamondbacks down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that'll do it. The Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And towing the slab, Zach Gallen. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great.
That one is absolutely belted. Thomas running hard to get it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Colton Keith up now for the Tigers. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ground ball. Santana takes it to the bag, and that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Here's Riley Green. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Hard ground ball for a base knock. One runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
That's ripped into the outfield. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So up next, Kevin McGonigal. Man on second, 2 down. In the air to left center. Perdomo should have this one. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. Here's Ketel Marte. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
This is Corbin Carroll. And that one clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field. Now here's the Detroit catcher. There's a line drive to left field. And a quick out, number 1. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Javi Baez digs in right side. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Gallen, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Bounce to Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the second. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two down, nobody on. Sets him down looking, and he strikes out the side here. New inning getting started. Gleyber Torres up to hit. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. One pitch and one out. Next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. This one in the air. Marte. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pick to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Carpenter takes it in for the out. 2 away now. So digging in, Jordan Lawler.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Way out front for strike 2. Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And just foul. This one in the air center field. Thomas has a beat on it. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Kevin McGonigal. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lawler takes it in for the out. 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dylan Dingler.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. That smash towards center. Thomas under it. And that is that. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 4th, Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
No, that's down.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
This one popped up, foul ground first base side. And there's one away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The D-backs down by a pair. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Everything in that at-bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch is in there. 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Corbin goes down on strikes. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. 1 down. The batter now, Javier Baez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Kerry Carpenter digs in now. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
First pitch changeup, and he was all over it. Not sure if he was expecting off speed or not, but he picked up on the velocity and punished it.
Torres, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground, right side. To first, that's the 3rd out. Inning over. Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Here's Nolan Arenado. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. That's out number 2.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
On the ground at first, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Leading off, Colt Keith. This one in the air, right field, and it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. And that one fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
1 away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Torkelson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, 1 away. In the air, out towards left center. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas moving under this one. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Back here at Chase Field, well, we go bottom 6. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Swings through that.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And there's a strike. Thomas wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
In the air, right field. Carpenter under it. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Jordan Lawler now at the plate.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and he's up to 12. Back here in the desert, top of inning number 7, Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Slowly on the ground to short. Perdomo whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. Parker Meadows getting ready to hit. Base hit, and that's a 1-out single. Now it's Javier Baez, 1 for 2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. So back to the top of the order. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Tigers trying to break this one open. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here is Gleyber Torres. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Heath. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 5-0. Here comes the manager out of the Kevin Ginkel into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas going back on this one. He's got it. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Tigers 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Touches down for a knock, and there goes the perfecto. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Most hitters dream of being able to hit breaking pitches as well as this guy. It takes great bat-to-ball skills to be able to be as good as he is against the junk pitches he faces.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Perdomo on at first, nobody out. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
The 1-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. That is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1 up, 1 down. And up next for Detroit, Kevin McGonigal. 0 for 3 so far in his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. 0 for 3 in this one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. This to third. Throw on to Santana. Inning over. Back here in the desert. Bottom of the 8th. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Lined into right. And there's 1 down. Carlos Santana digs in now. Out to short. Baez. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Totally.
For the Diamondbacks,
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
1 down. And now it's
next to the
Baez.
the shortstop, Javier Baez.
That's to third, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. That's a very athletic play. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. And he chases that one below the zone. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Late swing, foul to the left.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Two down, nobody on. Right side, and foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
So two down. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. And next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the ninth. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Carrying well. Gone. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. That's now a chance for Riley Green. High fly ball right field. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, bottom 9. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
And there's one down. Jordan Lawler now at the plate. That's in there. 0-1. That's out to center field. Meadows gets under it. And there's 2 down. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. The Diamondbacks with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Skubal is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that 1 hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just 1 better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.